Hello, my name is Luasvan, and I finally decided to make a video battle report. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now, and yeah, finally got around to it. First off, just wanted to apologize for my bad English, and also a big thanks for inspiration from Once Bitten 360. Yeah. That first picture was just a picture of the terrain. We are playing just a normal pitch battle, 2,400 points. I'm playing my Warriors of Chaos, and I'm facing a Tomb King's army. I'm just gonna sort through the terrain here pretty fast. Mysterious Forest, Temple of Skulls, yeah. Yeah, this is a nice overview. That river, I think it turned out to be a blood river, didn't really affect the battle. Just some normal buildings, and that statue to the right is a sinister statue and didn't affect the game at all. On the top right is another building. I decided to deploy on the left side here. No particular reason why. Yeah, another picture of that Temple of Skulls. It's a hill. Yeah, some close up on that river and the buildings. Yeah. That's actually real spider web. You can see in the doorway there. I think there's a spider living inside the building or something. More pictures. Yeah, here you can see the finished deployment. Gonna take you through the Tomb Kings first. He put down the Screaming Skull catapult here. He had upgraded with the Skulls of the Foe casket. Unit of 3 chariots. Unit of 5 skeleton horsemen. Behind there is a unit of 37, I believe, skeleton warriors with spear, full command. He has some characters inside, I will come back to that. There's a unit of 3 chariots to the right, and behind that is a big unit of tomb guards. Full command, halberds. I think it's 29. Yeah, his generals is inside there also. His Tomb King. And he brought a Necrosphinx. I was a bit worried at the start what to do with this guy. I was thinking of just shooting with the Hell Cannon. That's about it. Maybe charging it with something just to tie it up. It doesn't have really that many attacks. 5 attack, but the Thunderstorm could bring some pain. Yeah, this is the characters. And on the far right you can see he also deployed a Tomb Scorpion. In the skeleton unit he has a High Priest, level 2 with Scroll of Shielding, and a level 4 with Power Stone and Talisman of Preservation. Both of those magic users had that Nehekaran lore. He also had the Tomb Prince with the Great Weapon and Armor of Destiny. I didn't know these items before it came up, because we usually play with closed lists. The Tomb King had a shield, Sword of Bloodshed, Armor Forge, and Dragon Bone Gem. So 7 attacks from that guy. Yeah, that's about it. Bit compact, I guess. Lots of point in that Doomguard unit. Yeah, this is opposite his Tomb Scorpion. I deployed 5 more Order Horsemen, Marcus Varnish. No upgrades. Would have loved to have Flail or Spear on these guys, just to charge that Tomb Scorpion. But yeah. They deployed the Hell Cannon, where you can see it. I had a unit of 5 Warhounds with Vanguard, and unit of 11 Chosen, Mark of Nurgle, full command, and shield. That guy to the right is usually it's my sorcerer, but this battle it's my battle son of bearer. I had a War Shrine with a level 2 wizard on it with Marcus Varnish. I chose Shadow on him. He also had that Chaos Omega, so I got 3 spells, and I was a bit lucky on the spells. I got Pit of Shades, Withering, and Miasma, so really nice spells. I have a unit of 17 warriors, Mark of Nurgle, full command and shield. And that green guy is my general, it's a Chaos Lord. The items I have on him I'll come back to. 5 more Vanguarding Hounds and Chaos Chariot with Mark of Slaanesh, yeah, and 3 Blood Crushers. And behind the forest, 5 Knights with Mark of Nurgle. Both the Skullcrusher and the Knights have that and Sorcerer Weapon upgrade, but I didn't have enough points to buy the Musician. Yeah, and there you have the items on my characters. I gave the Battle Bear a great weapon just to put out some high strength attacks, and the warriors will only have strength 4 attack, so it's nice to have some higher strength ones. Gave him a Talisman of Preservation and Mark of Nurgle, so I was hoping it would be rather safe. Maybe I should have put some more armor on him, but yeah. Chaos also, you can see, has the Chaos Familiar and Enchanted Shield, and the Chaos Lord with the Mark of Nurgle has Sword of Strife, so he has 7 attacks, Helm of Many Eyes, Opal Amulet, Potion of Strength, Scale Skin, and Soul Feeder. So he has 7 Auto Strike first attacks with the one use only Potion of Strength, so we can put out 7 strength 8 attacks with Auto Strike first, so should be killy enough. It's pretty expensive though, not much more cheaper than Demon Prince with Mark of Corn and 100 points and gifts. But yeah, I wanted to try out the Chaos Lord. He's in the unit has also the warrior unit has that standoff discipline also, so I have nice leadership 10 going on, which is always nice. Yeah, just a close-up of that war shrine. Yeah, I wind roll to Vanguard first. I move up a bit, he moves up, I move more up. Yeah, my Maraud Horseman moves a bit up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that Tomb Scorpion. Probably just stay there and hang out and delay him a bit. He has 5 and toughness 5, so I can't really charge in and hope to do a lot of wounds with him hitting back on 3s and 4s and wounding on 2s. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, another picture of his Vanguard. You can really move much further because I had moved up my hounds just to block him a bit with his Vanguard. Yeah, and just before we're going to see who gets the first turn, I roll on my Chosen on that Eye of the God Sable, and I roll 2 6s, and I'm fortunate enough to also make that leadership test, and I get a free Demon Prince even before the battle has even started. So that was really nice. I have a Demon Prince. Doesn't have wings, but still Chaos Arm, Mark of Nurgle and Shield, so he's really good. So that was really nice. I was already making plans for him to put him against that Necrosphinx, just to tie him up. Should be nice. And that pink dice is the Tomb King's player, and he goes first. He charted Necrosphinx into my Vanguarding Hounds, and I was a bit unsure to stay with them or not. But I was hoping that if he killed the Hounds and if he wanted to overrun, he would hit my Demon Prince. But we measured it up, and it turned out that if he had overrun, he could have hit my Chosens, which was not ideal, but not catastrophic. But I was fine to just delay that Necrosphinx for a turn. So I fled with the Hounds, and they fled off the table. He moved up a bit on his Fatal Charge. Yeah, moves the rest of his army up a bit. And it looks like this after moving. Yeah, just some more pictures. Should be enough pictures in this battle report. That's his magic phase. 9 dice. I think he got 10 or 11 with that casket. I can't really remember. He got in 1 spell, and that was Killing Blow spell on that Necrosphinx. I just let that through because it didn't really matter. I wasn't going to charge that Necrosphinx with anything, so I just let it through. He tried to cast a big version of that 5-up War Save on all of his units, but that didn't go through, and I dispelled. Yeah, I tried to cast casket, that bounce spell from the casket of my knights. That's the one I saved my dispel dice on and dispelled. So that was a nice magic phase for me. This is his shooting phase. He put the template right on top of my war shrine, and it scattered 8 inches and hit right in between the chariot and the skull crushers, and he didn't wound any of them. So that was a bit fortunate. If he had gotten a hit on that war shrine, maybe not the war shrine would have been dead, but my only soul magic user would certainly be dead. Maybe I'll just put Dragon Helm on him, or maybe even Dragon Bone Gem next time, just to get that wall save against flaming attacks. Yeah. Yeah, this is my first move phase. I put my go ahead and put my knights into the forest, just to hang out there and threaten a bit on that left flank. You can see the Warhounds also moved up on top of the hill there, just outside of line of sight from the chariots. I like my left flank, how it's looking. It's really strong, really fast. Both the skull crushers and the knights moving up there. I'm hanging a bit more back with my chosens. Moving a bit aggressively forward with my Demon Prince. Not really worried about a lot of things. He's free anyway, so I can just move him up and be a bit aggressive. Yep, you can see him. Yeah, that's a picture of the hounds. I move a bit back with my Marauder Horseman, just to get out of charge range. Yeah, this is a picture after my magic phase. I didn't get anything through on my magic phase. Maybe, yeah, I got one spell on the Necrosphinx, -1 to move from Miasma. Tried to cast the bounce spell from the War Shrine, didn't get through, and the Pit of Shades he also dispelled. This is my shooting phase. I put the template from Hellcannon on top of the casket and a scatter and actually hit the Screaming Skull Catapult, which was really nice. I did wound him, but only managed to do 2 wounds, so I'm happy enough with that. It would be really nice to kill it, but with that scatter I couldn't have been that lucky. Yeah, there you can see that my asthma spell is in place. Yeah, this is him, his second turn, Tomb King's player. He tried to charge the Scorpion into my Marauder Horseman, then he rolled, as you can see, so no charge from that. And this was a bit bigger. He charged the Necrosphinx. I think that was, he needed a 9 on the Necrosphinx, and he made it into the warriors. And he also tried to charge the chariots into the warriors. I'm not really sure what his plan was there. Maybe just to get some imber hits and to kill some warriors. That my chaos will probably hit back on the chariots and generate a lot of combat resolution from my side, which again would have hurt that Necrosphinx pretty bad. So I'm not sure what was the best choice for the Tomb King's player here. Now he's in a really bad position with those chariots because my knights are in their flank and just needing a below average roll to make it. So that's nice. So he got in with the Necrosphinx. Not too worried about it. He has 5s to hit and a Thunderstomp, strength 5 shouldn't be too bad. With some average rolling I'll maybe lose 3, 4, 5 men. I'm not sure if I can even wound that guy, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, close up of that one. One more. And this is after his moving phase. He puts the Marauder, not the Marauder Horseman, but his Skeleton Horseman right up there. I'm not sure what he was thinking, or maybe to block something. Moved a bit up with his chariots. They're also in a bad position. I can just charge him with my Demon Prince. I don't want to charge the Tomb God with the Demon Prince just yet. I want to get rid of those chariots. Yeah, he moves up a bit with his skeletons, and it's looking like that. Yeah, this is after his magic phase. This is his shooting phase. His magic phase didn't really happen. It wasn't really. He was rather unlucky. He got 11 power dices, and I let in the casket bounce spell on those 5 warhounds that moved up on that hill, and he killed those, which was no problem for me. Using 4 dice on those are great. He tried to get the killing blow spell off on 2 dices. Needed 10, I believe, and he failed it. And then he tried to cast a big version of that 5-up ward save, and again he failed it, using 4 dice. So not really that lucky there. A bit more fortunate here, I guess. He puts the Screaming Skull template on top of my Demon Prince. Rolls a hit, as you can see. Rolls a 6 to wound. I roll a 2. That blue dice is my dice. I roll a 2 on my ward save, and he rolls a 3 on the d6 wounds. So I have a Demon Prince with 1 wound left, which should be enough to take care of those chariots. They'll be hitting on 6s and wounding on 6s. So I should be fine. Just get in there and kill some chariots. Yeah, one more picture of that. Yeah, this is after close-up, but for the Necro things. I decided to not make way with my Chaos Lord. I want to wait on till my next turn and pop that Potion of Strength and then make way. I was actually a bit afraid that I was going to get lucky and killing blow my Chaos Lord. I didn't really think I was depending on that Chaos Lord making way and attacking that Necro things. He was wounding on 6s, just the same as the warriors. He killed 4 of my warriors, which is okay, I guess. And I'm really lucky, and I get in 2 wounds on him, needing 6 to wound, so that was really nice. He still wins combat, and I passed my leadership 10 steadfast check. Yeah, this is my turn number 2. So as you can see, I take my Skull Crushers and just charge those skeleton horsemen, which leaves me in a really good position to get a short overrun and hit the chariots and just kill them all in one go, and maybe even overrun into the Tomb Guard, sorry, which would be even nicer. My chariot charges his chariots in front, and you can see there's only 4 knights. I lost one on dangerous terrain going through the woods. They charged his chariots in the flank. So it's looking really good now for me. Yeah, as a close-up of that one. Should be able to mop that up rather nice. Also here, I'm expecting to kill all of them in one go and make an overrun. Don't want to kill them on combat resolution, because then I can't overrun. Same goes for the chariot and knights, but it should be nice, should be enough to kill it. Yeah, and the Demon Prince charge chariots in the front, just to start whittling them down. Yeah, this is after my magic and close my face. No, sorry, shooty face. My magic face, I get off on my ass on the Tomb Guards, reducing their weapon skill by 1. So he's at weapon skill 5 on the Tomb Guards. That's nice. I actually rolled Snake Eyes for power dices, that magic face. Shooting face, I think I placed it on the cask again, and it scattered off, didn't do anything. And this is the close my face after I've hit with my chariot, all those strength 5 attacks, weapon skill 5 attacks, and imber hits. I kill the chariots and I make an overrun. I'm hoping to make a long overrun with my knights and maybe hitting those skeletons in the flank. And it's just out of range. I think I needed a 12 or something, and I got 11. It was 1 inch from making it. The chariot rolled really high, so next turn I'm in a good position to charge either the casket or the Screaming Skull, which is nice. Yeah, that's where my knights ended up. The Skull Crushers killed them to a man and needed to roll a 6, I think, to hit the chariots on the overrun, and I rolled a 5. So they stopped 1 inch from them, which was not the end of the world, but a bit unfortunate. I would love to get rid of the chariots right away and getting both Demon Prince and Skullcrushers into the Tomb Guards. My Chaos Lord did his potion of strength, made way. I had 7 attack, strength 8, going into that guy, and I managed to do 2 wounds. Yeah, 2 wounds. So he still had 1 wound left, and I was fortunate enough to do a wound with my warriors. So that guy is dead, which is nice. Always nice to get the big ones out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, there you can see my Skullcrushers. Demon Prince killed some chariots, and that's after combat resolution. Another view of it. It's looking pretty good for the warriors at the moment. Haven't lost a lot of points at this point in the game, and we're making pretty good time. It's only my second turn. Yeah. And this is overview of the battle. Yeah, this is after he makes the charges. He goes ahead and charges the Tomb Guards into my Skullcrushers. At this point I'm a bit worried about maybe what item the Tomb King has on him. I'm worrying about high strength attacks, which would be a pain for those guys. Also, I'm actually thinking about maybe he has that Destroyer of Eternities, if Destroyer of Eternities, the heroic killing blow sword, which would be really bad. So actually a bit worried there. I need to kill some Tomb Guards just to stick, because he has a lot of combat resolution. And also it's the same with the Knights. I need to kill a lot of skeletons to stick. I'm not that worried about him killing any Knights with the skeletons. Maybe that Tomb Prince can kill some with his great weapon. Strength 6, yeah. Another view of it. Yeah, this is after magic and shooting. Shooting doesn't do anything, and magic he gets off the the 5 of war save, the big one. No, not the big one. The single one. He put that 5 of war save on the Tomb Guards, and he lost 2 magic levels in doing so because he got irresistible force off. This doesn't really help my Skull Crushers a lot. But as you see, I still managed to kill 4 of them, despite him having 5 of ward. He tried to cast the casket, but I dispelled it, and he also tried to cast a big version of the killing blow spell, which I also managed to dispel. So it's an okay magic phase. You can see I killed 4 Tomb Guards. He didn't do a single wound on my Skull Crushers. He had strength 5 on all those guys, and I made all my saves, and he was hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, and I was saving on 3s, and I'm not sure what the odds are on that one, but I'm happy. I lost the combat by 1 or 2, I think, but I was on I think I lost by 1, yeah, and I was on 9 re-rollable, so I stick, which was really nice. I also lost that combat with the Knights and the Spearmen. I managed to kill some Spearmen and put a wound on his magic user, but I still lost combat. And I was outside General's leadership, just inside of the Battle Standard Bearer's reroll, and I was rerolling on a 7. And fortunately enough for me, I stick. So that's really nice. The Demon Prince kills off the last chariot, and that means I can charge my Demon Prince. Right now I was thinking about charging the Demon Prince either into the Tomb Guard or into the Skeleton Warriors. But yeah, you can see soon what I did. Yeah, another close-up of that one. was really happy about that. The performance of the Skull Crushers. They are really good. One more picture of that, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about this. The Tomb Scorpion charged the Mortar Horseman. I held. I'm not sure why. He killed 4. I fled. And this is my attempt to rally actually the guy, but I didn't make it. So that's the flee distance. No, that's the rally attempt. I need the snake eyes, but I didn't make it. So he flees off the board. Start my turn. I failed my rampage test on the Hell Cannon, so I moved towards the Scorpion, which was okay. I didn't really have a lot of stuff to shoot at anyways. Yeah, this is after my charging. So I put Demon Prince into the flank of the skeletons and the Chosen into the flank of the Tomb Guards. I was really hoping just to, I don't know, kill some Tomb Guards and reduce their numbers. Should be nice. Only problem is that I have to challenge with my Battle Thunder Bearer, because my champion turned into a Demon Prince and I don't have any other champions. My Battle Thunder Bearer has to challenge, and we'll see if he accepts with his general or not. Could spell some trouble for my Battle Thunder Bearer if it does. Lots of attack coming against him. Yeah, this is one more close-up of it. Lots and lots of models. Yeah, I go ahead and charge my chariot into the casket. Should be able to get rid of it, finally. And I do. This is the close-up phase. Kill it. Let me just check my magic phase. Yeah, I had a really nice magic phase. I got 5 power dices and I used 2 of them on Miasma on the Tomb Guards, and I reduced their weapon skill by 2. So that means I'm hitting on 3s with both my Chosen and my Blood Crushers, which was really nice. And I also get off Withering, it's Irresistible Force. I think I rolled a 7 on that miscast, so it was rather lucky. I roll a 1 on the D3 to see how much toughness they are reduced by. So their toughness is 3 now, so that was really nice, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is after the cask blew up. Just 3 wounds to my turret. I'm sitting on 1 wound left, which was nice. I reform and get ready to charge that catapult my next turn. Yeah, and this is after combat on the Spearman. They really took a beating. He killed a knight, which was okay. I get the last wound on his level 2 wizard, and the Demon Prince with his Thunder Stomp and all those attacks coming from both him and the knights really reduced them. So you can see how it looks after combat resolution. With the Tomb Guards combat, I challenged with my Battle Thunder Bearer, and he accepted with his Tomb King. He was hitting first, 7 attacks, needing 5s to hit and 3s to wound, and he did 2 wounds. I had a 6-up armor save, saved one of them, and my 4-up war save saved the other one, so he didn't do any wound to my Battle Thunder Bearer. I hit back, and I do 3 wounds to his Tomb King, which I thought was rather lucky. The Chosen and the Blood Crushers really went to town on these guys, really killed lots and lots of them, and you can see this is after combat resolution. The dice with the 3 on them is the Tomb King, and he actually did the wound to my Skull Crusher. The Chosen still had a rank, so he was disrupted, didn't have two ranks I believe, to give him some bonus to combat resolution. So only thing that's left is his Tomb King sitting on 1 wound and his champion. So it's not looking too good for the Tomb Kings. Yeah, this is another shot of it. He still hasn't managed to do that, make that last wound on my Demon Prince, which is nice. Yeah, this is his next turn. He charges the Tomb Scorpion into my Hellcan for fun, I guess. I'm not sure what he's... Well, he's hoping to delay him, of course. Hellcan should be able to take care of that Tomb Scorpion, if not this combat phase, the next, at least next maybe. Yeah, another close combat phase coming on. He has some magic phase first, which raises quite a few skeletons, 3-4 skeletons, and some Tomb Guards. This is just a close-up of the Tomb Scorpion and Hellcan combat. Yeah, he raised... okay, I can see he raised 2 Tomb Guards and 3 or 4 skeletons. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. He'll probably still struggle with the combat resolution. Yeah, the Tomb Scorpion does a wound to my Hellcan. I do nothing back. We stick. Yeah, this is after combat. The Tomb King killed my battle standard bearer this time, but it didn't really matter. I had a flank and rank and lots of combat resolution, so the rest of the unit just popped on that, and I think we called it at this point. Nothing much left to do. I've killed his Tomb Guard, and yeah, the skeleton warriors are really diminishing in numbers. Okay, that was the final picture. Oh, this is the final picture. We called it at this point. Not much left to do. Was a really fun game, for me at least. I hope my opponent had as much fun. It was, I guess, a bit uphill battle for him, getting that demon prince extra against him right from the start. But yeah, that will happen sometimes, I guess. Yeah, it was a nice battle. Always nice to bring our painted models together and make some pictures and make a battle report. Hope you enjoyed it. Please make any comments if you like. Yeah, just hopefully you'll make some constructive comments and not just comments like, why don't you bring a demon prince every time and stuff like that. Okay, thank you for watching, and yeah, I have another battle coming up, so hopefully it won't be too long until I have another battle report ready. Bye bye, and have a fun.